ran into my ex with his beautiful new wife and their baby.
You remember her, Gia?
Last time I saw her, face was covered by your crotch. When we were married, he said he didn't want kids. And now I'm never gonna be a mom.
You don't need a husband to have a baby. Just go and get some.
What?
You know?
Oh. I don't want to sleep with some rando. I want to know that the father of my child is a good person.
Right. What if we found them for you? I'm thinking 2, maybe 3. We got to flood the fallopian tubes.
You're talking about an orgy?
No, that's insane. You can't do that. You can't just... Although, it could work. Is there nuts in that?
I can put nuts in it for you. Would you like that? I could put nuts anywhere you'd like.
Okay. I can do this. It's just casual sex.
Go on in, sleaze the day.
Hi.
Hi.
Just like a game, you make you play.
I'm MJ.
Hey guys,
Hi.
wanna hang out some of this?
No, thank you. I'm taking an Uber later. I like to be of sound mind when I'm in a car with a stranger.
Oh, this is not me.
You're gonna be a slut tonight. Slut. Slut.
I got no reason to
How about we talk about you?
How about we don't talk?
guess after dancing, yeah.
Yes, you have a bush. You have actual pubic hair!
You were supposed to find me nice guys so I could have nice babies.
You're gonna love my guy.
That is the shirtless chef.
One of you bozos give me a stripper?
You're welcome.
Kinda hot in here.
Yeah.
My friend getting pregnant tonight.
We wait for everything in our lives. We have to wait for them to ask us to prom, to ask us to marry them, until they're ready to have kids. Well, I am done waiting.
Don't cross the line, don't pretend that you don't stare.
Getting a little help from gravity.
I love this party.
Oh no, condom broke.
Oh no, maybe you're too big and the condom burst.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Who here has not had sex with Jacqueline tonight?
Did you have a gangbang at my birthday party?
No.
This is like the Bachelorette.
Obviously, I mean, you're uninvited to Thanksgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today we are so happy to have with us from the donor party, Erinn Hayes and Jerry O'Connell, live from some sort of vehicle somewhere in the middle of nowhere. What's up, guys? Say hello.
Hi.
Everyone. I have to do it in a vehicle. I have my children, I have 2 of them are on a little app called TikTok, and it sucks every ounce of Wi-Fi from our house. Stealing all that information. Jokes, everyone. And my daughter is in a math tutor, and she's failing math. So I had to do it from a parking lot. But I'm right under a 5G tower. I can feel the COVID hitting me.
Thank goodness.
Yes, isn't it nice? It's just a nice little breeze of COVID hitting you right in the face there, Jerry. Nice. Speaking of nice, this movie, the donor party that you guys are in together, is it's pretty funny. You guys are hilarious. We have Rob Corddry, Malin Akerman, and you 2 goofballs, alongside a whole bunch of other amazing actors. Can you guys talk about the movie and, maybe talk about how you joined the parade of comedy here that we have going on?
Yeah. I mean, Malin emailed me and was like, hey, do you want to come make no money but work with friends, and it's in Los Angeles so you don't have to fly far away from your home? And I was like, yes. I mean, pause. Let me read the script. Yes, absolutely. I've worked with her and Rob before. Never had a chance to work with Jerry before, but Beth Dover, Cedric Yarbrough. There's so many funny people in this movie that the cast just kept getting better and better. There was really, truly a blast. Now you say nice things about me, Jerry.
I will. I mean, I was such a huge fan of Children's Hospital. It really was, in a lot of ways, a groundbreaking show. And everyone in Hollywood, in young Hollywood at the time when they were doing Children's Hospital, was asked to do an episode or an arc, a few episodes. Everyone except for me. I was never in Children's Hospital. They didn't invite me.
No, the way they cast it was they'd be the day before, oh crap, we need somebody for this huge thing. And I'd be like, you didn't think who's available tomorrow? So you were probably not available. Yeah.
So I was so when given the opportunity to work with Children's Hospital alum, I just jumped at it. I do want to say I did work with Malin on Billions. for
Oh,
many seasons, and I'm just a fan of everybody there. I mean, Erinn,
it was so many
Malin,
good people.
Rob Corddry, everyone is just so funny. And I know casts say that, but like it really was. I wanted to be there. I love working with people who I was going to say you can learn from, but I'm going to be really honest here, who you can steal from. And I stole so much from
So many bits.
I, it was a stealing session. I stole a lot from you, Erinn. Erinn
Oh my God.
plays someone who's on drugs. And if I ever have to play someone on drugs, I'm doing a lot of what Erinn does in the
Please.
donor party.
Please do, please do. It was so fun. It's all these people like that like you circle around. Like we've never worked with together before, and it was so fun to finally. But I had like he's worked with my sister, who's a costume designer, who also did this, and he's worked with every single other person I've known. But I was like, well, I don't get ever. How come I don't get to work with Jerry? And then like Jerry and Ryan Hansen, and then like Dan and Dude and Patty Guggenheim and like John Daly. It's just like that kind of every day sitting doing bits in the break room. It's that kind of thing like since COVID, coming onto this set and doing bits in the break room with funny people. I kept saying I would go home and be like, I feel like a real girl again. like this is all I want to do. Just do bits with my friends.
I love it.
It's just so funny. Typically, you know, and I don't mean to I don't mean this in a disparaging manner, but typically when you do lower budget projects, which I do quite a few of them, you're usually doing the production a favor, you know, and you're willing to sort of overlook some of the struggles that you have without having like a decent sized budget. It was literally like I would have paid to have been in the donor party, literally from, as I said earlier, how much I stole from every actor.
I love that because you are in the cinematic masterpiece Kangaroo Jack, so you know a thing or two.
Yes.
About
yes. Huge budget, massive budget. That's what I'm talking about. Best kangaroo movie ever made. And Donor Party is the best movie ever made about
sperm heist. It's
so
like
I'm in two of the best.
It's a heist movie at its heart. It's a friendship heist movie. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. We're trying to steal some, you know, materials from a bank of sorts, in a way.
Straight from the source.
Yes. It's freshly harvested, you know, straight from Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
No, I love it because you guys are mentioning your old projects, and you guys have such different, like, when I look at your careers, they've been so different, but both so successful thus far, and I know they're going to continue to be. Like Jerry, you've been making movies since, like, I was born.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, since if you were born were you born around 1986?
87, my friend.
Dude, I was working before you. Let me tell you something, young man.
Jerry's been working in Hollywood for a while.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, kid. I've been making movies since before
a long
you were
time.
even.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the broads.
You listen here. I've been making these pictures since before you was starting your daddies. You understand?
No, it's funny. I really have. I'm really pretty fortunate, and I think a lot of it comes from, you know, when I get the call for Donor Party, and I wasn't going to say this. We did some press yesterday. I wasn't going to say this. I got the call to be in Donor Party 12 hours before I was on set. So someone from Children's Hospital, obviously, I'm guessing Rob Riggle got a gig. I don't know what happened. Okay. Nick Kroll was booked, whatever. He's hosting something. It doesn't matter. The reason why I have been acting since before you were born, young man, is I say yes. I'm open to the universe.
Yeah, I guess that's. I mentioned this earlier in a different interview. I said that there's an old Hollywood quote that said the worst thing you can say is no to a project, and I think that that's pretty true. Erinn, you've done so much stuff in like the last decade, and all of it's so high quality and so damn funny. You are one of the funniest people
Thank
How do you
you.
get so damn lucky, or are you just that damn good?
I think it is luck. I don't say no to anything, and also, I mean, I'd love to get out of this, but like, I audition for everything. Like, if it comes my way, yeah, I'm gonna dance for it a little bit. Like, and then I've just kind of gotten lucky and fallen into some nice things. The next thing I would like to, Jerry, open myself to in the universe is like a second season of one of the things that I do. That would be nice. Is that how you pronounce it? Second season. Yeah, I just have gotten lucky. And then there's like these kind of ones that are always so fun, where a friend calls you up, and like I will pretty much say yes to anything, and then just hope, like, cross my fingers that it's good.
I'm pretty sure that's how you got in my favorite role of yours, and that is in Band-Aid, which I love.
Oh yeah, you know what? That was like, I did a pilot with Mahandra Delfino, who then is good friends with Zoe Lister-Jones.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, Erinn might be good for that. They were so good. I had like one tiny little part in that, but that was such a fun movie.
It's a great movie.
And that was
God,
one of these ones where I walked on set, and it was like an hour and a half into it, getting ready. And I look around and I was like, wait a second, and someone's like, mm-hmm. The whole crew is female. Like every single person working on the thing was like female. And it was the best run set that I've ever been on. I was like, and they were like, it's fun watching people come on and slowly realize that every crew member is a woman. Loved it.
Erinn touched on something, and that's it's like how this business is. I mean, I hate to make this interview go negative, but it is pretty disappointing at times, this business, and it can be. And Erinn, you bring up a great point. I was actually in Band-Aid. I filmed a number of scenes, but a number of them were cut out, left on the cutting room floor. This is not a joke. You can look it up. I'm pretty sure I'm listed on the IMDb.
Did you make it in there?
A very little bit, but Zoe Lister-Jones, who's the amazing director, writer, amazing filmmaker, auteur, did text me before the movie came out and said, listen, thank you for everything, but your stuff didn't quite fit into the story we were telling.
Oh,
and
bummer.
It's gone. So that said, but look at us, Erinn. Now we're in Donor Party. Everything happens for a reason. That's why you can't let it get you down.
No.
I love that. So the next two questions I'm going to ask you, I ask every guest, and I always get such interesting answers, which is why I continue to ask these questions. Obviously, you guys have had great careers thus far, and I know you're going to continue too. Who are some people you look to in your career as inspirations, people that inspire you to do what you do and to be who you are?
I mean, are we talking about like career goals type of thing?
No,
Is that
people, yeah, you can talk about people in your career who you look up to, or people in your family who inspire you.
I think I listened to that question differently, and I was I like immediately think of like what actor is doing the things that I want to be doing.
You can go there if you want to,
because that my answer for that, I was immediately like, I just want to do what Catherine Hahn gets to do. Like
everything
like she, it's true. She gets to be in like big bold movies like We Are the Millers, and then she gets to go and do Transparent, and then she gets to go and be in the Marvel universe, and then do like it is so, and she's so good in every single thing she does. So that like career wise and as a human too, she's just the most wonderful, down to earth human being. That is very inspiring to me to like kind of be able to
stand Catherine Hahn here, so I love that.
100%. Yeah.
Love that. Jerry, what you got?
Are you ready for this answer?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Well prepared.
This is gonna be pretty random, everybody. But I'm going to say Whoopi Goldberg, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because she has
Whoopi Goldberg. I recently watched Color Purple. It was on like TNT, you know? And the film is timeless. Whoopi Goldberg is incredible in it.
Incredible.
It's incredible. And here we are, 40 years later, Whoopi Goldberg is a TV host. And I really knew her in my childhood as like a hilarious cutting stand-up. The woman does everything. And there's a fearlessness of doing it. A little bit in my later years here in my career, as I
You're
age,
younger than you'll ever be.
as I
You
age,
still look the same age that you did 30 years ago, Jerry.
you know, I host a daily talk show on CBS called The Talk that Erinn and the cast of Donor Party came to, and it was a lot of fun. But it's funny, doing that show, I was like, wow, they're never going to call me for that 3-episode arc on Children's Hospital. They're never gonna let me co-star with Erinn in that pilot because I'm just doing talk show stuff. And you know what? You just have to be yourself and not be afraid of doing just not be afraid. Just not be afraid of failure.
I like the Whoopi Goldberg answer too, because she is so just unapologetically herself.
She's herself.
So unique and just doesn't seem to give a crap what anybody thinks about her.
You
and
can't
it's
say
just,
Whoopi's a host.
Yeah.
You can't say Whoopi's an actress. You can't say Whoopi's a stand-up. Whoopi's all of it. Whoopi's Whoopi.
Yeah.
She's entertainment.
Yeah.
But Color Purple is worth a revisit. Really, really great film. Just
I'm gonna watch that.
That's a perfect
timeless.
segue to my next question, actually.
Ooh, okay.
My last question is the hardest question because I'm going to do an outro after this. If you had to watch only 2 movies for the rest of your life on repeat, what 2 and why? And this is the hardest question. I always get those looks every time I ask it.
You want me to go first, Erinn?
Please, if you have
So
2,
you have
I
time
just
to
have
think?
one. Let me think. Yeah, I gotta think of the other one. You go.
Okay, I'm gonna let you think, and then I'm gonna go, Erinn. Okay.
Thank you.
This is me stalling a little bit for Erinn. Okay.
Thank you so much. Not for you, just for me. Thank you.
Okay. My films are gonna be a little young man. I hate to assign gender, but young man growing up in the '80s centric. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
The first one is The Karate Kid.
Okay.
You know, I'm from New York. I moved to Los Angeles, specifically to the Valley, to the San Fernando Valley, over 20 years ago. And I still feel like an outsider. And you're just always looking for some sort of father figure to help guide you through those times. And that's what Mr. Miyagi was to Daniel's son. And it's sports, and there's a tournament, and Daniel's son wins. Spoiler alert. And I just thought it was I just thought it was a great film. The other one, I could go with Jaws, but I'm going to go with again another Valley sports movie, just because I'm actually coming to you live from the San Fernando Valley. That's the 101 South and back of me. I don't know if you can hear it, but the Bad News Bears, and because it's a Valley movie that is about a group of people that society has seemed to have forgotten, and they're abject losers, and they find happiness within themselves. And that last line of Bad News Bears, where
what's the last line?
The last line is I forget the kid's name who's in it, but he says, spoiler alert, Erinn, they don't win the championship.
Great,
But
thanks a lot.
But the championship team, it's sort of got like 70s themes where it's like, even if you have won the championship, you're not really a winner. It's sort of like anti-heroes. And he tells the winning team, you could take your trophy and you could shove it up your ass. And then they all celebrate. And it's just really, it's just a really great film. I rewatch it about once a year.
I
like
love those
that.
answers because my dad, when he moved to this country, was an outsider too. And one of the films he used to make me watch as a little kid a lot was The Karate Kid. Because I'm from LA originally too. I'm from Hawthorne, California originally.
Yeah.
And we used to watch that movie all the time. It's one of my dad's favorites. So I love that you picked that.
I will say this though, because I hadn't watched it for a long time, and then when our girls were old enough to be watching like all the old movies that we loved so much, we watched Karate Kid, and I think like I just forgot that the whole movie is him getting his butt kicked, and there's redemption. It's like, here's the whole movie, redemption, end.
It's Rocky.
And it's like,
it's Rocky for 14-year-olds.
Rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what it is. It's Rocky for the teenagers.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Erinn,
love
I'm
that.
dying to hear
Okay.
what Erin's favorite
Thank
movie
you.
is.
Thank you so
Let's
much.
hear it.
I had so many things in my head. The one I was like, done, Groundhog Day is one of the ones I would watch because the movie is perfect. The performances are
Nice.
perfect. It's so funny. It's touching. It is all of it. It's like the movie that if it's, before when we had channels and we were channel surfing, if I stumbled on that movie, I was always going to finish it. Like my husband's is The Departed. He's seen that a million goddamn times. But that. And then I was like, would I then, if for that second movie, want something that makes me like feel deeply and be all sad or beautiful and moving, like a Immortal Beloved that's got beautiful music. Like I love that. I love that movie. But then I thought, no, I want something that makes me feel real good. And you know what movie is? I will go with Babe.
That's a great movie.
Good pig.
He's just a little pig.
I know.
So cute. And he
Those are
just makes you
incredible.
feel so good. He just could do whatever. He could do no wrong, that little pig.
Ba
Love
Ram
that
you.
pig.
Ba Ram you.
Bah,
Great movie.
Ram
Great
you.
pick.
Those
Yeah.
are great
By the way,
picks.
by the way, you just mentioned a film. It is impossible not to cry at the end of that film.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Impossible. And if you watch it on a plane, where for some reason they say when you're in elevation, the emotions are higher,
Oh.
bawling.
Oh.
I love that. I wanted to say you're in a movie, Jerry, that several famous people have picked as a movie that they would take
For
to an island with
sure.
them.
Kangaroo
Would you like
Jack.
to guess which?
Absolutely.
Not Kangaroo,
Kangaroo
Jack.
Jack.
That's on my list. Stand by me.
Band-Aid.
No, Stand by me.
Oh yeah.
You're in that
Yeah,
film, and
it's a good one.
Yeah, a lot of
It's a
people
great
love it.
film.
It's a great film.
It's a great film.
So good.
It's a classic.
Yeah. And
It's
this
a
is bound to be a
classic.
classic too. So
It's a classic. It's so funny. I tried to watch it with my daughters. It was on TV, and I was like, "Girls, it's time you watch this." And just
And what-
these kids with the TikTok. It's like if it's longer, because it's longer than 15 seconds. They were like, "Do we have to watch this?"
It's so hard to get my kids to watch movies. They're like, "Can't we watch a show?" And then they want to watch
I
like
know.
5 shows in a row. And I'm like, "We could have watched 3 movies, man."
could have watched 3
Right.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same. I get it. Trust me, it's these damn kids.
Well,
I know
maybe
what's
we'll
wrong.
get a series out of Donor Party. Maybe
There we go.
an
Yeah.
episodic where
jacket.
each episode is one person that's a donor, and at the end she picks like a bachelor party, like the episode of The Bachelor, but with sperm.
Wait,
It could be
Jerry, did the phrase sperm jacker make it into the movie? Because that would be what our
So
show would
funny.
be called. Sperm jackers.
I love it. I
that was
love it.
somebody's ad lib. Who was that?
It was you. You.
Was it me?
Yeah, you.
Someone must have given. I'm telling you right now.
You stole
Patty
it.
gave it to me. Patty Guggenheim, Dan Adhoot, Ryan Hansen,
Yeah.
Rob Corddry, you, Cedric. Somebody gave it to me.
Probably
I'm not
Cedric,
funny
he's
enough.
funny.
I'm not funny enough to come up
Yes,
with
you
with that one.
I love that. Now, before I let you guys go, I want you guys to give me an elevator pitch for why people need to check out your new movie, Donor Party.
It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of funny people. If you remotely even like Children's Hospital, get ready because you're gonna get 2 hours of us. It's a really good time. If people have half as much fun watching it as we had making it, then we're golden.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a fun. It's about friends. It's about motherhood. It's a raunchy sex comedy about all the good stuff.
Oh, also, I love films that take place over one party. Like it's just
Yeah.
like one evening. Like everything that happens and how it unfolds. There's a
Like Game Night.
Game Night. There's a really good French film. Oh my gosh, somebody help me out. One of your viewers will know this. There's a French film about a wedding. I think it's called like
Wait, what's it called?
Here we go. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. I
Les
should have known
Nuits.
that. C'est la vie. Everyone watch C'est la vie. Erinn, you've got to watch it.
After
It is
they watch
so
Donor Party. Okay,
it
say
is
la
so
vie.
funny. It takes place through a wedding, and it's perfect. And I
okay.
was really thinking of C'est la vie when we were making Donor Party.
I love it.
all
I love
right.
it. Guys, this has been an amazing interview. Thank you guys for spending time with me today. This has been Jerry O'Connell, Erinn Hayes here for the donor party. Have a great night, guys, because it's 7 o'clock here already. So have a great night and enjoy. And everybody check out the donor party. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.
Love you, Erinn.